So in today's video, we're going to be talking about how I made a Cookie Monster puppet from scratch.
Hiya, it's me, Cookie Monster.
So what are we waiting for? Let's talk about it. So this guy was pretty simple and easy to make. He honestly is a sack puppet, which if you guys don't know what that is, it is pretty much a puppet character that is built like a bag or a sack, as you can see here. He has no legs. A better example of a sack puppet could honestly be Fozzie Bear, Ralph, Oscar the Grouch, Cookie Monster, or even the Swedish Chef. You got some sack puppets that are made like this, and then you got a different sack puppet where they actually have almost like a shoulder, and there's like a separated extra sleeve. It's still used as a hand glove for your hand. It looks like they have more of a formed body shape to them. If you would like to make your own sack puppet, I definitely recommend the tutorial that will be in the links below by the very well-known popular puppet builder, Adam Krutinger. Not only is his sack puppet pattern tutorial very useful and helpful, but it's a very easy to follow step-by-step guide. Now for this puppet build, we did not use Adam's pattern because my dad's good at eyeballing everything. I honestly believe that God blessed him with the gift of being artistic. And he's also really good at fabricating and making replica props out of things. So for the body, that part was pretty much easy. And the only really tough part that caused the problem was the head. Cookie Monster has this weird roundish type flat almost, but not super flat type of face. And asking some questions of some other puppet builders, I saw a mix between people making their Cookie Monster heads out of a basketball or a football or some type of curved shaped roundish head. We had first done this with a basketball that we found at the Goodwill. The head kind of was really more circular and looked like we were actually building Elmo. So we decided to start from scratch and really honestly build our own flat pancake type of head and maybe add some type of roundness to the back of his head. His eyes themselves are made out of plastic Christmas ornaments. Then I just hand painted them with white paint. But to be completely honest, the toughest part of making Cookie Monster was actually finding the right fur. Now the real Cookie Monster is honestly like a royal navy blue, but for some reason when they either make plushes of this guy or you see costume mascot versions of Cookie, he's honestly this interesting lighter blue. I don't know if this is like an easier fur color to find, that's why they do it, but even in animated cartoon versions of Cookie, they honestly give him this color. But we did notice that and took that into consideration. And honestly, with making a replica puppet or something like this, you can either get as close or as semi-close as you can as possible. And this fur right here is honestly a throw blanket that I found off of eBay. We even checked Joann Fabric and our other local fabric stores, and nothing came close to this type of color of fur. And again, we kind of shortchanged ourselves because we have a place here in Southern California called the Garment District, located in LA, and they sell so many amounts of different furs and fleeces and all this other stuff. So we could have honestly just went down there and bought that, but then you'd probably be paying a lot more and it would get more expensive for one big roll of this type of fur. And because this guy is almost like our test cookie, this is almost like a test / tryout puppet, just seeing how our first Cookie Monster build would go. It really wasn't that die-hard or that serious that the fur and everything had to be exactly accurate. Now, a couple different changes that people have noticed with this puppet is that his head is quite large, his eyeballs don't do that shake feature, and his mouth doesn't have a hole for him to eat cookies. Once again, because this was our test tryout Cookie Monster puppet, we really didn't know what we were doing as far as building and making the head. His head may be a little gigantic, but for some reason for us, it kind of works. As far as the eyes go, we do know how to make that feature where you get a little small nail, sort of black plastic or like a shiny plastic, and when you tack the nail into his eye, you let it hang and the eye will start to wiggle and shake. Once again, for this version of Cookie, we didn't feel like that was a must, so we just made his eyes stagnant. And to be honest, there's so much room here in Cookie's mouth that if we wanted to make a hole to go deep where he can actually eat a cookie, we could.
Hiya, it's me, Cookie Monster. Me so handsome, me so beautiful, me so whatever other big word you can describe me. C is for cookie, that's good enough for me.
We decided to find one of those plastic kind of lunch bag coolers, which is actually shaped like an Oreo cookie. One of these, and if you hear jiggling around in there, the little tab piece actually got stuck inside. But this actually works perfect for Cookie.
Oh boy, me excited. It's not chocolate chippy, but it is cookie. Nom 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 nom. That was delicious. Tastes like plastic.
If you guys would like a full-on highlight reel of what we did, I definitely recommend that you go check out the video on my dad's channel, kind of a step-by-step process of the skeleton to the final complete version of what we did with Cookie Monster. Leave me a comment below letting me know if you can make your own Sesame Street puppet character, who would it be and why? Hey, thanks so much for watching this awesome puppet related video. Hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, please do Cookie and I a favor and go check out the next one right here on the screen. We think you'll enjoy it, and we'll see you over there. Until next time, take care, and well,
Eat more cookies. Bye bye. See you later.